After what we've seen over the last week or so, I've got to ask again, how did the left become Nazis?
Bays of mostly feral men foaming at the mouth, desperate to stop a woman from speaking.
Large groups of angry men turned up to stop her from speaking.
At the event, Kellie-Jay was attacked by men dressed as women. There are no police.
This was a deranged mob. This was a feral mob of misogynists.
This mob mentality of the trans rights activists and the left in New Zealand.
I can hear, and I'm sure all my audience can, the quiver in your voice. You were genuinely fearing for your life in New Zealand.
Yeah, I really was.
People were stomping and shouting and grabbing. I had to try to cling on to her just to push through the main crowd. The main crowd were nasty. It wasn't just comments. People were actually literally trying to trip me up, trying to punch me, grabbing my clothing. And so we just thought we just had to link arms and push through the main people.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Are you alright? Are you okay? Are you okay? Okay, you can sit on me, stand up. Get him, Brian! What?
Oh my God!
Go home! Go home!
Now, Keane Mitchell, she was attacked with tomato sauce as security brought her up to where she was meant to speak. That was right off the bat. And then a mob, many of them men, by the way, many of them men, tore down barricades to get to her. They were throwing eggs and liquids at her. They were getting right in her face, threatening violence, reaching out for her. That mob of leftists looked like it wanted to kill her. And guards, most of them women, tried to save her.
Was it as awful as that video suggests it was?
I genuinely feared for my life. I thought I was going to be crushed to death or stomped to death. Women got injured. Somebody got their foot broken. It was absolutely just carnage.
Kirsty, thank you for waiting.
Hi, Sean. I just wanted to firstly say thank you very much for giving women a voice. I really appreciate you doing this. I was there on Saturday as well. I was pretty near the front when I saw Posey have that juice thrown over her. And from that moment, it was just carnage. There was just basically little removable barriers around the band rotunda. I'm still feeling shocked today, and my heart goes out to that lady who spoke before. I spoke to a woman in her 60s who was punched in the breast. I saw a lady in her 70s with a black eye. There was a palpable feeling in the air when we got there of hate and violence. And, you know, we were a crowd, mostly middle-aged women. There were no protection. There was no police visible. We had to get out. I was actually there with one of my lesbian friends. I'm not anti-gay. I'm not anti-trans. We had to link arms and push through the surging crowd and get out. And it was horrific. And I genuinely feared for Kellie's life. I was really frightened. If they had got hold of her, they would have killed her. I am in no doubt.
Wow. Mel, thank you for waiting.
Hi, Sean.
How are you?
Sean, it was a setup, Sean. It was. I was there and it was a setup. We were set up. Us women was set up. And the crowd was really violent. I'm not kidding you. I'm surprised that they didn't get to Posey, and I'm surprised that she got out.
Were you there, Mel?
I was right there. I've never been to a protest before. I'm not an activist. I'm not aligned with any party. I'm just an ordinary New Zealand woman, a mother, a grandmother, and worked hard and, you know, just live an ordinary life. And I wanted to hear what she had to say and what other women had to say. And part of the reason I went was just purely curiosity, because I'm so concerned about what is happening in our country. And it was horrific. And they came through, and there's a 250-pound drag queen running towards us. You know, it was frightening. It was so frightening, Sean. And it was a setup, and we were sitting ducks inside what they
Mel,
put
did
up
you
these
get hit?
flimsy fences. I didn't get hurt. I got out. I got out. It was hard to get out, but I got out. And I was so scared, and I'm still scared now.